Hello lovely ones, welcome in. I'm going to do a reading because these two cards have been like haunting me. Higher world and conscious. I put them back in my deck, they were turned the other way round. Crazy stuff has been happening with these two cards, so I'm going to go with the flow. I normally like to just pull cards, you know, on screen or whatever the hell, but like, yeah, I know there's a message connected to this, so I'm just going to go with the flow. I've been told that there's a lot of transformative Pluto energies around at the moment, and especially to do with this reading, or whoever this reading is for, you're going to find like big transformations happening in your life. And you know, there's something about Pluto taking over this season, right? Or maybe people like purging a lot of energy that they would have found difficult to purge like maybe a few years ago. But you guys, we've all evolved so much, like our minds are moving at such a fast frame rate, and there's so much self-acceptance, and there's so much understanding and love that we're flowing around. It's just so beautiful. It's really familial. Actually, they're giving me the word familial. So we are becoming more of an accepting human family. And this is very psychic, they're telling me, you know, energies we're connecting with in the non-physical. Like sometimes you guys, your comments will drop down, I'll zone into the energy. It's very automatic with me. It's not something logical. It's just a natural magnetism. And you know, you guys make me laugh. I wish I was more like, you know, better at organizing my thoughts when it came to like remembering you guys' names and stuff, but I know you guys can feel me on the ether because there's this bonding happening. Okay, they're telling me bonding, so I'm going to see what's going on with this higher world conscious energy, right? So you're becoming conscious of who you are at a real high level. Okay, they're giving me top of the pyramid energies, which is symbolic to me of someone whose consciousness can literally see from a godly positioning. Okay, temperance energy here, like there's a submission and a surrender to this card in terms of the alchemy of life. I'm getting that, you know, you're really accepting the alchemy of life. And I feel like maybe, you know, the planets are always involved because the planets show us externally what we've got going on within us, right? We all have that in us. We've all got a Lilith. We've all got, you know, the planets are crazy. And, you know, in the past, they would see it as the gods being crazy because they would humanize the planetary energies, right? Because these planetary energies want to operate through us. And I'm getting that you've kind of found a portal. It's almost like you've opened a door in your soul and there's loads of energy flowing now. It's like there's a blockage that's been removed because you've done something. You've hacked through something. Now, Saturn in the non-physical, you might think non-physical energy is easy because it's flowing and stuff. It goes so deep. The Saturnian realms, the Saturn energies, they demand that we hack away at this non-physical mine. It's like we've got a non-physical underground lair and we've got to hack away at the rock of our own soul to get through to certain worlds and stuff. And it's all non-physically done. And I'm getting that you've done it. Ace of Wands energy. And look how beautiful this card is right here. This is like you lighting the way through the cave of your own soul, like doing the work. There's a lot of fire, of course, with this card. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, hitting the target, right? Burning that flame. So you could find yourself feeling much more fiery and invigorated. Okay, they're saying gold could be really important also. And there's that root chakra energy with this red hand right here, right? You faced it, you know, you've kind of like, this is crazy. They're telling me you grabbed Saturn by the balls. Like, you're like, come on then, life, let's go. You know, like, ding, ding, ding. I love it. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And they're telling me it was no coincidence that I just went ding, ding, ding. Because what they're telling me here is there's something like a casino effect happening in your life, in the casino of the universe here. And you're hitting aces all over the place, okay? It's to do with this portal that you're flowing in. You're flowing in magnanimous amounts of what you would call divine elixir. Okay, so you've released yourself from some sort of bondage, or you've made your way through Saturn's labyrinth. Okay, your mind found a way out and you learned to accept certain things and release certain energies, and bang, you're in the loot lounge now, baby, the world. Okay, so this is like the world being yours. Look at these roots wrapping around this beautiful planet, and it's almost like you are the planet here, and nature is kind of pulling you in, accepting you, merging with you at deeper levels, you know. So there's this energy of exaltation into the higher realms. But I'm also really happy to see this rooted example of the world, because that tells me again that you've conquered something, you know, to do with Saturn, and something that is giving you physical power here with the Ace of Pentacles, the power to create in the physical. The universe is now taking your order in a very distinct way, okay? So this is a CEO level of creation where you could think something and something appears straight away. You will notice the universe serving you. You will notice the way the universe opens doors for you. You may cross a road, and you know, we have this thing called the green man in the UK where you've got to press the button and wait for the green man to cross the road. You could find things like that where it's allowing you to flow more easily. You know, traffic stops for you. It's kind of like that kind of energy that I'm getting here. Your wish is their command, right? Because you've done the work. That was a beautiful little flow of energy they just put me on there. Real balanced chakra systems here. 5 of Wands. I feel like you're ready to get in the mix of something here, and I feel like maybe you're ready to combine energies with other badass beings. That's the energy I'm getting from this 5 of Wands. Badass beings, okay? 3 of Swords, and with this I'm getting death to a soft heart, right? Khalees, Mafia, that song could mean something to you. I want to hum it, right? I want to hum it, but it's beautiful. Like, death to a soft heart, that's what I vow to you. That's actually one of my favorite songs. Ace of Cups, there we go. It's almost like you've sacrificed your old heart. You've sacrificed the hang on, that almost came through like health. You sacrificed the heart of the human being part of you so that your heart could be lifted up and exalted like this pentacle into the next level. Ace of Cups, this is a rebirth in the heart area. This is you getting your love straight from source, straight from the crown chakra, which is ruled by Pluto, which is why you will find, you know, me being in quite shadowy plutonic energies. I sit at the top of the tree of life consciously, right? So as much as Pluto is an underground, it's seen as the underworld, it's seen as the misfit planet. Well, Pluto sits at the top of the tree of life, okay? And you've sacrificed the old heart that you had, and I don't know what that will mean to different people, but that's clearly what they're telling me, that very clearly. It had to go so that you could get your love straight from what people may call God or source or the tippy top cup that the universe holds. This is the Holy Grail. This is you hacking into that energy. You see, it's a breakthrough. It's a breakthrough for you in terms of the way the universe will now respond to you, caress you, talk to you, walk with you, symbolize your life. You're going to be getting lots more symbols because you've broken through to true love. Something about the flesh here, you exalting yourself above fleshly needs, right? The needs of the flesh, the needs of our animal nature, the needs of our inner child even, have been sacrificed so that you could exalt yourself to this elevated, beautiful positioning. And still with the heart of the lamb is what I'm getting here. 4 of Wands with the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You know, I don't always look at the bottom of the deck every time I'm doing a reading. 0202 on my phone right now, and I haven't timed this reading, but I've just been told to look at the time, and it's 0202. High Priestess doubled, right? Doubling her power. Okay, similarly with the 4 of Wands, you could say there's a doubling of power here. 2 beings, 4 wands, 2 wands each. Okay, that doesn't mean that, you know, there's someone else involved in this. Everything's different for every viewer. But this could be new love for somebody. I didn't think of it that way before. I was going all shamanic. This could definitely be a symbol of that because you're on this frequency, right? So it depends what you've conjured up. But I'm getting your intentions are still pure. This could be about you taking a positioning, of course, at the top of the tree of life. That would be equivalent to the top of the pyramid, being elevated up in your high priest, high priestess ways. Yes, look at this. This is the one, okay, with the Fool energy. You're being initiated into the crown divine realms, okay? Now, this is funny because, trust me, I love, you know, when people send me love and light, I love it, darlings, I really do. But I don't want you guys ever forgetting that, you know, we have to honor the planets in order to transmute those energies, right? And we can only do that through our own consciousness. We have access to all these planetary lenses of consciousness and our own beautiful, internal, unique worlds, you know. And we need to go through these processes of thought to get here. And I'm getting that, you know, this is an elevation for you, right? A definite celebration with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups. All right, the universe and that which we call non-physical, the spirit world, the divine realm, they love it when someone makes it to this level, because it means you've understood yourself so beautifully. You haven't demonized yourself, because you don't get to these levels when you demonize yourself, or when you repress your shadow, or when you don't accept and fully love every part of yourself, which helps you to accept that which you, or that which people often see as bad or wrong in others. You've passed those levels. You see things from an elevated perspective now, because you wouldn't get this badge of honor if you thought that it was as simple as, you know, only allowing yourself to be a little chirpy bunny rabbit or a little hoppity bunny. You know what I mean? You've accepted all the levels of yourself, which enables you to extend that courtesy to others and understand them at a deeper level. So I can see why they thought this reading was so important now. We've got higher world conscious. So you're conscious of, you know, perhaps your own immortality even. I mean, I do love that as a subject, you know me. But, you know, someone's really elevated themselves, and you've got this pure heart to understand others, but you also accept the truth of your own nature and the truth of the human journey itself. And that's a beautiful thing. People need to be understood. You know, people need to be understood at a core level, and that's what people crave. But, you know, it can be so dangerous, even going to a therapist. Who is really, really real with a therapist, right? Humans have got natural defenses. Funny enough, Hannibal Lecter's the one, you know. If he wasn't a cannibal, I mean, seriously, his mind's really, he's got a beautiful mind, actually. Okay, shoot the messenger. But, you know, he understands the human condition. If he had a heart, he'd be a beautiful, confident, you know, because he's got that psychological prowess. And I feel like I'm speaking to someone, you know, you can understand the human condition in a gorgeous way. Knight of Pentacles energy here. I will clarify this one. This could be Empress energy. Do you know, I feel like you're going to be helping people escape restraints, okay? And they're telling me to tell you your energy is now contagious. So anyone you're around at this high frequency, you're gonna, you know, naturally flow them energies that will sparkle up their inner world, right? And they may just feel released from some sort of bondage just being in your presence. And I feel like this is part of your daily routine. When you're out on your travels, you know, doing your shopping or going to the gym, whatever, your energy is sprinkling around people. Maybe you talk to a shopkeeper, you know, whatever. This is you being in your daily routine, sprinkling your beautiful fairy magic everywhere you go. This is like total regeneration here, and an excitability. I feel like you're going to be making people around you excited, lifting them up, you know. And this is because you've elevated. I don't know what cards they want me to do. Let's do these. Let's pull some oracles. Okay, I mean, I can clarify these. Sometimes I lose track of time and it feels like I've been doing a video for ages. Other times I can literally feel like I've been doing a video for like 5 minutes and like half an hour's gone by. We've got clean it up here, okay? And I feel like you've already done this. I feel like you had a real big mission to get something cleaned up, right? With all these energies of regeneration and a fresh start, and oh, you've cleaned up a lot of beautiful things here. And I feel like you're going to be helping people clean up their minds, you know. That feather duster, it's looking very kind of fairy-tastic. Then we've got this stag-type creature, stable, solid, earthly, with those magical antlers. I was about to say horns then. My God. Okay, message in a bottle. Okay, ooh. 15, okay. Adding up to 6. And we've got number 21, adding up to 3. It's telling me to add these together to get to 21, and it gets back here. I don't know what that means. That's crazy. If I add 15 to 6, I get 21. And then there's 21 on that card. That could mean something crazy to somebody, okay? Or it will plant in your subconscious mind for some reason. I don't know why they wanted me to say that. Number 8, community. So truth be told, okay, you've got a lot of clarity in your mindset, okay, and I feel like your mind is a window to the divine now because you've been elevated to sit at the top of the tree of life, okay. So you could have some sort of teaching position where you're easing people perhaps into their connectivity with their higher self. I don't know, you guys know how I think, right? But there's something about you empowering people here, releasing them from these crazy ideas they have about themselves and giving them practical tools. And again, that energy being so contagious and so cute. I'm going to get these off the table, or I might clarify this one actually. It's calling out to me. Those weird codings, there's something up. Maybe be careful about getting numbers mixed up. You know, when you get someone's number and it might get typed in wrong or something like that. Be careful with that. Be very vigilant with your numbers. 3 of Pentacles, yeah, you've got a lot of teamwork and like community events coming up, people messaging you about your work, or, you know, getting the cogs moving on some sort of project. This is lovely harmony here, okay. 9 of Cups energy. Your wish is my command. The universe is speaking directly through me. Your wish is my command, darling. Anything you want, you can have. Gaze upon it. You won't have to long for it, right? You get it. What's this? Naughty 8 of Swords. Show me. 3 of Cups. Empress again. Is that Empress still here? If that Empress is still here, baby. Okay, you are a creative master now. This is easy for you, okay? You cleaned a lot of stuff up by like ignoring it, refusing it, knowing you were worth more than it. The universe was taking your order every step of the way. Okay, let's get some more of these because I feel like you need these. Whoever this is for, show me. Total release, celebration, 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Oh, this is so beautiful. I don't think I put it across properly, like how much you have transmuted that old version of you. It's gone now. It's not there anymore. You're being celebrated non-physically because you did it. You passed the initiation. You think like a divine member of the, you know, like the Outer Council now, okay? Key, you've unlocked something. You've unlocked the door to the higher world consciousness because your consciousness is at that level now. Oh, darn. I wish I could, like, this deserves like a serenade. This deserves an event, a procession, a party, a celebration, right? You went at this from all angles. You've covered a lot of bases intellectually to get to your sovereign self. You know there are multiple pathways to source here with this 5 of Wands, and I feel like you've tried on a lot of different lenses of consciousness for size. You could be really interested in various religious texts, and you could feel something about that, you know, the religious texts are other people's examples of how they channeled the divine and the pathway they took to get back to source. And I feel like you've taken lots of examples from this. That's coming up very, very beautifully. You've learned from so many different sources of beautiful divine energy here, and you brought them all together. They're telling me you brought them all together like the sun. If we see the rays of the sun as being different pathways back to source, everyone is supposed to find their own unique pathway back to source and add it to all that is in the beautiful etheric cosmic orchestra of life. And you lit your own way here. I feel like regardless of the fact that you've learned from a lot of different spiritual sources, religious sources, divine sources, you still have this instinct to follow your own higher self. And this is so powerful. I cannot get it across enough, okay? Not many people get this done, okay? Goddess, there you are, baby. There you are, being lifted up. I feel so proud of whoever this is. I literally am like sending you cuddles over the ethers because this is what I live for, to see a being be elevated up to their true majesty, sovereign self, goddess. Ether, okay? So the ethers are yours to play with now, darling. 5th house energies on the bottom of the deck. 5th house could be really important to you, but of course it represents Leo energy. Putting on your crown, baby, and knowing that you did it, right? Knowing that you've gotten to this level, elevation. I'm seeing hips. You could have like define hips. Something about your hips here, the way you move, is coming out. They're showing me someone sashaying. You know those Egyptians, you know, with the beautiful hips, and even like belly dancers in Persia, you know, it's that kind of hip accentuation. Of course, we've got the Venus energy on the table with the Empress. Let me move some of my endless piles of cards, and I'm going to grab some of these because I feel like you need this. This reading is all about you basically now accessing the creative. They're telling me, you know, casino might not resonate with you too much, but, you know, I am a poker loving fiend, right? But they're telling me you can see it as your inner world and the way you have access to these inner potions. It's going to be like painting your own masterpiece, living your life now as a god or a goddess in your sovereign self, seeing through the angle, the lens of consciousness of the divine, sitting up at the top of the tree of life in the Pluto realms, because you understand the human condition. They're giving me feral cherub, which is what I wanted to call my channel, right? Because the minute we come out of source energy, even the minute we're born, it can be traumatic for humans. We've got to deal with that. And you love and accept others in that. You can understand that in yourself. I'm getting you like the badasses. You like people who can fight. You like people who can stand their ground. You like the real ones. You like the ones who will back you up in a fight to the bitter end. Yeah, real ones only, pirates only. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. Of course, you know, gods and goddesses in the modern era, we are the leading edge consciousnesses. We're the ones lighting the way. It's like you're a light bearer. You are the light, right? And you've got to be tough to hold that light. And I feel like you know this. Cosmic order point. There we go. Five of Diamonds. I mean, normally they're telling me it's not a Five of Pentacles meaning on this card. It's not a Five of Pentacles meaning. It's you being at the cosmic order point with all these beautiful etheric potions available to be, you know, flowed from your mind, or, you know, you hold the whole world in your mind. So you're just flowing things into being at this point, you know. The universe is listening for you. Yes, baby, Vault access. This is what you're doing with this divine positioning. You're literally trusted, you're abundant enough. See, we access abundance because we love, okay, and our mind creates a frequency with whatever we love. You know, we hold things within our mind, and if we can love them, we create a massive big portal of energy to flow through our heart space, and we get to create anything we want. We've got speed boost here. 8 of Clubs. This is what I'm saying. Your life's going to speed up when it comes to like how you're manifesting, what you attract in. They want 1 out of here. Oh, and it flipped over. Queen of Cups. You've mastered the heart. Okay. By loving what a lot of people would find unlovable. You've loved all the parts of yourself that well-meaning but often erroneous spiritual teachers have maybe told you not to love. It's just all insinuation, isn't it, really? But you've loved yourself into this great and beautiful, intellectual and creatively powerful positioning. So I hope this has been confirmation for somebody. Okay, you're being trusted. Your heart is trusted by the divine, and your life is a work of art. Your inner world is beautiful. You've got this access to the pure, endless source of love that you get when you connect to the top of the tree of life. Baby, you did it. Celebration. And you are natural medicine for the souls of the people who cross your path. Okay, God, Goddess, I love you. Big kiss. Mwah.